What up, guys? Moneymaker here, and we are back with another review. Today we are reviewing Shark Girl Umi, Chapter 14 of Shark Girl Umi, mates. We're on Chapter 14. Now. We just got to the part where we learned about Umi noticing that Gale has something going on with him. And tries to get him to talk about it and open up. And he's sort of being a jerk about it. And Umi left. We don't know if he stops her or not. We'll probably find out here. But also, just as an FYI, I have caught up, and theoretically, based upon what I can see up until now, it is the second week of school. So the first 10 chapters, I think, were before we get to the heat exhaustion and whatnot. That's the second week of school. The first week of school was him being introduced to Umi, Vivian, and Nathan. And this week is the second week, which would sort of make sense because soccer sort of sign-ups start after or whatnot. I'm not sure what it is like in Texas or whatnot, but that's what it is. And practices start for sports apparently next week. So this is most likely the second week of school. And the third week's about to start here shortly. The third week starts when we see him take his sister to volleyball practice. But other than that, yeah, we are in the second. This is the second week of school. This is the second week of school for the story. So let's get into it, Shark Girl Umi, 14, school, pool. Close the locker. Regret. I get that all the time too, mate. I get that regret a lot at points and times. I get that regret after that. I'm like, I really shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Lots of people get regrets about that. It's okay to be regretful. When you no longer could do the stuff that you wanted to do, when you couldn't pursue soccer anymore, that's sort of when you got cold, I would say, based upon what we've seen so far. I would say that, but also the fact that you're cold now is due to the fact that you can't do your sport and you're sort of grumpy about that and frustrated. It used to be different, talking to people, making friends. Yeah, I can understand how it would be different. I guess you could take them for granted. I mean, yeah, you take your friends and stuff for granted until you have none, and then you're left alone all by yourself. You take them for granted. It's true, you don't know what you have until you lose it. What you had until you lose it. Umi has been... Yes, that is true. She has been nothing but nice to you. Nothing but nice to you. And this is how you deserve it. You do deserve her as a friend, man. Stop self-pitying and self-loathing yourself. Accept it. You deserve Umi as a friend. But more than a friend, you deserve her as a girlfriend. Boy, just do it already. Just do it. I could tell based upon your first interactions. But that's a hint. That's a hint to me as a major big thinker here who likes to think ahead of the plot and figure it out ahead of time. Although it may not always come true for me, but majority of the time when I make predictions about stuff, usually it happens. I have a talent for that, especially times I predict stuff when I'm in the most calm, like stable, most simplest mood. I just get these nirvana, this like instant light bulb in my head, and just plan out the whole entire show or whatever's gonna happen without even knowing, and it happens like that. I'm just that good. Said I have problems with this because I can go either way with this stuff. Well, your body was taking you. Wait, where are you? Bruh? I think you're in the swimming pool. It sort of looks like you're in the swimming pool. But anyways, like you might be near the gymnasium. No, usually when it's blue walls and stuff like that, usually it means you're by a pool or swimming pool somewhat, because most hallways, at least the ones that I've been to that have a pool and whatnot, look like they're nice light colors matching the color of the water or whatnot. Like you usually get blue walls or light blue, aqua. Like you get those sort of colors when you're near a swimming pool. At least I think. At least based from mine. And it seems like your heart or destiny is leading you to these places, mate. No, you didn't take a wrong turn somewhere. You did not take a wrong turn here. When you're lopsided, not thinking straight, you're thinking about stuff and you're just walking on autopilot, your subconscious takes control and moves your body to where it knows it's gotta go somewheres. And your subconscious is telling you, you need to be here, mate. You need to go check out the pool. In my opinion, you never actually lost. If you think you are, you never were actually lost. If you're thinking about something and you end up somewhere, it's like, wait, where am I? You never actually meant to be there. Your brain took you there because something there is that your subconscious picked up on. It's just like when you're driving. Sometimes when I'm driving home or whatnot, I'll drive home and I'll be like, the whole entire ride, I'll just be out thinking, doing nothing like that, and I'll be fine driving. And then I'll get home and like, oh wow, I'm already home already? Wow, that didn't even feel that long. What? How did I get home? Because you're like, I don't remember driving that. That's like what happens, is like your just subconscious takes over. Yeah, that's what a swimming pool is. Makes sense. Makes sense. If you're new and you're 2 weeks in, it would make sense that you wouldn't know the directions. It's open. Touch, touch, touch. It looks like school's over. Yeah, it does look like school's over with the clock hand. It looks like it's past 3, 4. Maybe it's almost 4 o'clock. No, it looks like it's 3:30. 3:30, 4:30. I'm leaning more towards 3:30. You guys tell me if you think it's 4:30. I think it's 3:30. But it could be 4:30. But it's most likely 3:30. If school's just getting out and whatnot. Oh, there's Umi. Oh, she's depressed. She's depressed because she couldn't join the swim team, I think. She gets to swim alone with nobody else. Why is she alone? Yeah, now you just realized it. Yeah, Gale, even though she's putting on a happy face like that, deep down she is not happy about it. She's sad and lonely about not being able to. See, that's the thing with people, is people put on bright faces and appear to be happy about stuff, but if you're not paying close enough attention to them or whatnot, especially the people that seem happy a lot about stuff that doesn't seem to go their way, if you're not really paying attention to them, they usually go south real quick for them. Because even though they may look happy and stuff, deep down inside, they're not actually happy about it, and they're just coping. I mean, you're not stupid, it's just human nature isn't... You're not stupid, it's just that your interpretation is you are just not feeling that Umi is super important to you, or is a person that you should take into context of like what's happening to her or whatnot. Because it's not, she isn't being very obvious about it, but it's still something that you can't really pick up on unless you're close. I will say that. At least in my opinion. I don't know about your guys', but in my opinion. Oh, a sports club? Nice. That smile was so bright, I didn't think to look behind it. Yeah, most people do. It's simple, dude. Gale, you got first introduced to Umi like 2 weeks ago. About a week ago, a week or two. And you And you're not expected to realize and pick up on, like, a classmate to let you hang out with for some time. You're not expected to pick up on all of their key things, or pick up on the fact that, oh yeah, they're not happy about it. Oh wow, that energetic smile at me during sports club, there's nothing hidden behind it or whatnot. Like, it's not normal for people to think that if you're not close to them, known them for a while, that is a suspicious look or whatnot. Like, it is not normal, at least in my opinion, to pick up on that stuff right away. Now, some people can, if they have enough experience with people like that and not, they can pick up on that, like, right away or whatnot. But other than that, it is very hard for you to beat yourself up about this when you only known her for 2 weeks. And others have known her longer. It is not okay to beat yourself about it. It's just a matter of how long you know the person and how much they mattered in your brain. Yeah, something wouldn't... Of course, not being allowed to join the swim team because I'm a hybrid / I'm a shark is not okay. But you didn't look past that. I mean, I agree. I wouldn't look past it too. If someone's smiling at me after I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna join a sports club," and they smiled at me like, "Oh, a sports club, nice!" Like, I wouldn't think past this happy smile that they gave me. Like, what? Why would I even be suspicious of that? Yeah, Gale, she's just like you. Well, not just like you, but she has a similar experience. I should have known that better than anyone. Yeah. It's a different... Gale, yours is different than Umi's, but they're similar. So it makes sense that you beat yourself up over. You should have known. And here she go. Oh, look at that. Swimming in the rain. She's swimming in the rain. Now she's swimming in the pool. Look at that swim form. Oh, yeah. Oh, looks like a shark with that body. With that swim type body. But hey. Hey. It could be. Or it could be just the way she swims naturally. Well, it looks like the motion. It looks like the most she's about to do looks like she is swimming like a shark, but I don't think so. But she could be. I'm not sure. Wow, she stayed under there for a long time. Look at that. It's already getting nighttime. Wow, she stayed under there for a long time. And this is also sort of why it's an understatement as to why they shouldn't allow her, because she could just stay underwater and go that speed without having need to look up. Go. Like, without needing to go like that, she can just stay underwater and continuously go forward without that. Which gives you a more advantage than having to swim, like, having to go like that. Which wouldn't make sense. But it's a reality that you sort of need to accept, is because she's a hybrid, she has a higher advantage ahead of everyone else in swimming. But I understand that that's like picking at sticks and needles instead of the overlying opinion of what they said, but that's still a factor I would consider. I would consider that a factor. But I'd also sort of be lenient on it because it's not their fault that their parents decide to have them, and it's not their fault that this happened. It's nobody's fault, really. It happened, and in this society or world that they live in right now, they haven't come to terms or grasp with a way to incorporate all of them. For them, it's a fair advantage and a fair swim, and because that's why you have men's and women's, because you have all the men going against each other. No matter their size, weight, whatever, it's just the men's category, and so they swim, and you see who's the best of that, and then you got the females, and who's the best of the females. Like, You got that. They don't do mixed because it's not fair in the term of overall ability or whatnot, I would say. I'm not sure, but that's just my takeaway as to why they do it. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, Gale got you the water, didn't he? Ooh, Gale got you the water. Mate, did you go get the water and then come back to just sit there and watch her swim instead of doing anything else? Boy, did you really? Oh boy, look at that, there's sparkles in there. There's sparkles in the air. Oh, relationship development. The relationship is improving. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, oh yeah, and she has a Discord server now. I could probably include her Discord server invite link now into the... I probably should definitely include her Discord server link into my now description of join her Discord. But yeah, we learned a bit more about... Well, we didn't really learn a bit more about them. We just learned more about what's going on mentally with them. Gale is feeling like a jerk and self-pitying himself because Umi has been so nice to him, and he just became such a jerk to her, and he's not really happy about that, and he doesn't know when he became that cold. And then Umi, he realizes after being lost, thinking about it, he realized that Umi is swimming by herself and doesn't realize until after he questions, why is she alone? Until he realizes that, oh yeah, they're not letting her join the swim team, and she says it's okay, or like a sports club, and he's like, I should have realized it better than anyone else. This is exactly what I'm sort of going through. I'm so bad. And he goes, and then we see Umi go in, swim, hold her breath, then we come back to ending the chapter with Gale giving Umi a water after she gets done swimming, mate. Oh yes, let's see how the relationship develops in the next coming weeks and everything else. But without further ado, remember to like, comment, subscribe, support the author, check out the links. I gotta do stuff. I gotta go. Not really, but I'm doing stuff. But we are done. So, as usual, I hope you have a wonderful evening today.